feeling a little bit like my buddy Hal Bruni has his morning show. He was in the early days, man. He'd be like looking at the thing and trying to figure stuff out. And it's pretty smooth now, but yeah. So I'm on here. Want to do a little, just trying to figure the playing the YouTube. This new service gives you, let's go straight to YouTube and to the Vet Church page and to my page all at the same time. So I'm giving it a little bit of a shot. Thought I'd get on here and play a little bit of music in the morning. It's Monday, and all I can think of is Malaria Monday or Methylquin Monday. Got to take those pills. But anyway, so power up, play some music. Hey, y'all make some comments too, so I can see if this comment thing is working on here. It's always interesting to see what's going to happen or how it's going to happen, that kind of thing. So I'm on my Facebook over here. I don't see anything on my Facebook page, but it's supposedly to let you post comments. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Still don't see any comments up there. So it's probably not because y'all don't understand it. It's probably because of this thing just doesn't work quite the way they advertise it to work. Oh, hang on a second. So if I look at my Facebook page right here, then I've got a. Oh, hang on a second. Oh. So if I look at my Facebook page, turn that off so we don't get the cycling going. Max, what's going on, Max? Good morning. It's good to see you out there. Cool. So if there's a little bit of delay, that's the kind of thing it's going to be. Max Brunette, man, sent me this walking stick that I use every once in a while. It's made out of ironwood. Really, really cool. Really strong. Let me think about something here. Got these slow songs, got fast songs. Let's play something a little bit faster. Here's a song we could use on a Monday morning called Smile. Walking in the park. little bit after dark, Cupid pulls his cargo blade. Merry-go-round and round, horses go up and down, saxophone but sound. Wind is waving in the trees, birds are sailing in the breeze, happy's drinking from bees, please. We smile like a smile. So glad I found you. Smile. Love that song. Joe Duffy! How's it going, man? Justin Touche! So, it's good to see y'all. I don't know if any of y'all caught Justin's show. Justin has come a long way in the guitar, singing, songwriter world, playing that guitar, singing some great songs, writing some great songs. Justin, I'm telling you, man, you've exceeded all expectation. Just nailing it, man. Like, I mean, just incredible. People are just talking about it. I'm talking about it. You know, it's man, I keep forgetting to look at the camera. I'm looking at the screen. Look at the camera. So good stuff there out of Justin Touche coming along on a daily basis. Just incredible. So Joseph Duffy up there in Chicagoland. Good stuff. So how about a little Blue Sunshine this morning? You know, there's a song I really like. Let me see here. Walk through the fire and the rain, get on the gambler's train, grit your teeth, hide the pain, it'll all be over soon. To road ahead with your name, life beyond the darkness and shame. Hope we'll find you again in the brightness of blue sunshine. Hope we'll see you in the night. Blue sunshine. Walk that way, I talked it. Stood faithful, honest, and true. All because I wanted to spend another moment with you. Blue sunshine. Blue sunshine. Gotta keep on pedaling hard. One more hill before dawn. One more sin to confess. One more thought to I wanna be your tower of stone. I wanna be the one you care on. Wanna be your only one, your one. Blue sunshine. Blue sunshine. Walk that way and talk that way. I stood faithful, honest, and true. Because I wanted to spend another with you. Blue sunshine. Saturation color. Where blue sunshine. I really like that song. Hey, so hope y'all are doing well. These songs I'm playing right now, they're off the what do you call that album? These are songs off the latest album we just did called Courage and Wisdom. I did it with the Bienville Buskers. It's so cool having a saxophone play with you. And of course, Sam Doswell's in there doing lead guitar. So that's always cool. Let's see who we got. Anybody on here right now? It's always interesting the way these things work. Like you think one thing and another thing happens. That's pretty normal. Hey, John, how you doing? John Chilson, up there in Austin, Texas. A huge supporter of veterans, doing good things out there with the Episcopal Veterans Fellowship. And then let's see if we. I've never went live on this Facebook thing before. So I mean, no Facebook. Y'all know I've done that. I've never gone live on YouTube. So, so like the whole idea of in the beginning, God creates the heavens and the earth. idea of God creating, a little bit on the mind blowing side, actually. Like, what does it mean that God creates? Um, I certainly, like to fathom to fathom the concept of there being nothing and you making something. As humans, when we create, we take a bunch of stuff and we put it together, or we create something out of something else and then we put it together. But it's never just something out of nothing. There's always you're kind of stuck within the confines of this present reality that we know, that we can touch and we can feel, the whole idea of the scientific concept, and making stuff out of that. Whereas the idea of scripture is that God just creates out of nothing, just up and creates, which I still can't quite get a grasp of that. Like, I'm still trying to understand what it is that God is doing there. So, um, anyway, I don't know that it actually went to the YouTube channel. So I'll have to go back and try to figure that one out. So maybe I'll play some more this afternoon. Here's a song called Look Away. Sometimes when I look around, I want to look away, especially the stuff going on here in America. So, I mean, it's just little things. It's not every little thing. It's a bunch of little things. So don't get all discouraged. I'm certainly not going to. I know that there will be another day. I know that people make mistakes. I know that there's a lot of hype in the media. I've lived long enough to hear half a dozen people say that this was going to happen, the end was coming, blah, blah, blah. It didn't happen, and the end didn't come, and people roll on. Max says, God is currently working a miracle in my life. I'll soon be. Ooh, rock on, man. It's awesome to hear that God is working. That God still works miracles, that things do happen that are extraordinary, that our lives aren't in vain. And I love that. I love knowing that there's a God who's real, who does real things for real people, that, it's not just for the love. It's not just for the good and the clean. It's for people like me. It's not just for the chrome. It's for the tarnished. So anyway, here's a song called Look Away. Yeah, I wrote that song like 2005. Never recorded it, never played it, and man, it just hit me that it's time. There's time. You feel like saying, "Oh, just look away." Like it's got that little thing up in the corners driving me nuts. Just look away. So how can you do that? How can we ask God to look away? And it's certainly kind of we're living in some rough times when I'm a little bit embarrassed. When I was growing up, I was man, I was strong. We were this like I had this strong hope. Not that the country was strong, not that we were all strong, not that everything was right, but this prevalent hope was there that tomorrow would be better, that we could figure things out, that the extremists on both camps, like the extreme conservatives and the extreme liberals, would all come together. And I'm really talking about the church here. I'm not really talking about per se politics or your local community endeavors or how the local school board's going. But when I think about the church, that's my world. It's the church, right? So, and I think about that. I think about the craziness of how people have sold God, and think about Christ going into the temple and saying, "You're not going to make my don't make God's house a house of exchange, of monetary exchange." It's not what it's about. Yet that's going on all the time. I mean, there is a concept of like, hey, the pastors, the reverends, the ministers, they need to eat, and that's a true thing. I don't know how many times people want to call a minister when things are bad. And you don't usually call a minister to the party. It's not like the first person on the list. Man, that dude's a real party guy. That's not how it works. So these pastors around the country are like, they need to eat. I get that. Sometimes churches need a building. Maybe some of those churches out there should rotate into one building and sell some of the property off and help some of the people in their community. Or just have a flower fund. We're going to plant flowers in all the meetings for the next 5 years. We're going to build a trust and beautify the community. And I know that those are not popular opinions. Like and then there's pastors without anything, and there's pastors driving around in the latest Tesla or whatever it is. It's like, I've got the latest electric car, and I look at that pastor and I kind of wonder, like I wonder. Because you don't see Christ doing that, like you don't see Christ talking on a lot of issues. And one of them you certainly don't see him was like talking about how cool it is to get the latest gadget and dress the finest way, and how to have a little kingdom up on the side of the hill. He didn't do that. In fact, he said the poor is always going to be with you. Um, Take care of them. Talks about riches a lot and like how hard it is to be consumed by gaining wealth in this present world, how easily it takes your mind off the next kingdom. So I write that song, Look Away. There's a lot of people crying out for peace, 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 peace. We want to be at peace. And there's a lot of war. So there's this strange thing in my mind where like everybody wants peace, but like that ain't what's going on. It's war. And the Bible's full of war. It's full of like this struggle and this striving. And the peace of Christ is to know that there is a time coming when there will be no more wars, there will be no more violence, there will be no more people swindling each other out of money. There'll be no more pain and suffering, and that's coming in the future. It's a real honest thing, you know. I love thinking about like where I'm at with post traumatic stress and how like just on the human side of Christ, man. Like, what does it entail to go around and see others in their stress and not and to be fully human because God was fully human. And at any time, you know, he could have changed everything and we could have had total peace in this world. But God doesn't do that. God leaves it the way it is. You know, they talk about the Pax Romana in the world of history, in the story of humanity, is the Pax Romana pops out really cool in my mind. And they call it, that's Latin for the peace of Rome. And the peace of Rome is like not it's not lost on me that Rome was a very violent place, and it does fall, you know. And there's a great book, how the Irish saved civilization, and it's really about it's really about a couple things. This guy named Saint Patrick, who was an Englishman who went as a missionary to Ireland, and it's about when Rome fell, when the peace of Rome was destroyed, and all the priests took the books and they headed off to Ireland in the monasteries, and they would copy things because they saved the libraries of the world by grabbing these books and taking off with them. It's amazing to me to drive around America and see library after library closing down because people don't read. It's not a priority. I'm singing a song called Peace. I'm a little drunk when you walk in. Suppose my heart I'm trying to win. You will see it's always talk too much, won't you hold me tight? Make believe these dreams are alright. Listen to my eyes, listen to my side. Dance with me. Drinking the sunshine, drinking the wine, break the bread, calm my mind. Peace, oh peace, 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 peace. You walk in, expose my heart. I've been trying to win. You know, it's a weird world we live in the military group. Uh, I personally, I'm looking at the whole thing, and I'm just sometimes I'm sad. I'm sad about how rough it is out here being a veteran. And it's weird because like you see all these issues and veterans issues, and you think, man, why people have issues? I know when I got out, they put me on one of the pills and about killed me. My doc said she wanted to put me back on some of those SSRIs this week. But I am going to go back to seeing a counselor. And if you don't have a counselor and you have issues, if you have PTSD, if you've never sat down and talked to anybody about some of the crazy stuff you've seen, I highly recommend you go do it. I mean, it's worth doing. You know, it's worth taking care of yourself. It's worth going somewhere and taking care of yourself. You know. It's not easy. It's certainly not easy to go and ask for help and sit down and tell somebody needs help and figure out how you're going to pay for counseling or find free counseling or all that stuff. It's not easy, but it's worth doing. I'll tell you that. Morning, Justin Touche. Georgiana. Now, there's a lady that can play Gorgana. I always mess that your name up. I'm sorry. But I see she was on the Facebook page. She can certainly play the guitar and have some great songs over there in Panama City. Yeah. That's cool. Let me do y'all a song called Oh. Make a few adjustments there for you. This is a song about all the well, it's about a lot of things. It's a song called Boy. got nothing to do. Washed in blood and water. She goes down to the water, takes off all of her clothes, naked before the altar. There it has to I've been to Iraq and Afghanistan. I come home completely different man. Lord, you can't trust what the government says. Folks that print the money gonna do things that you'll be lucky just to buy a car with the price of gas ain't weed is legal here, but it ain't every morning when you can go. I developed a taste for sex and all kinds of medicine. Got an idea that it ain't all. Chaos keeps coming down up above. See you floating I've been praying for a savior, cause my soul is so countertorn. Over there I knew exactly what I had to do. Back here just on some lights. And I don't care. I don't care. Baby, I do. Baby, I do. That's one of my favorite lines of any of the songs I ever wrote was in there. I see your lies and I hear your change. You stay normal. I see your lies and I hear your change. I can't remember how I wrote it. Anyway, the line I like the most is you stay normal and I'll stay strange. Kind of bothers me when all the people that I thought I was standing with that were a little bit on the outside are now jumping onto the inside. You know, you see this change. It's a shift in culture. Anyway, then we'll come on this afternoon and play a couple tunes, and let's do that one. I'll do it later. Yeah, let me play you one. It's one of my wife's favorites. And let's see how things are going on here. Chris Simple, still on. Good times. How's it going, Chris? Hope everything's well with you. Cried Jesus for 6 hours. Lay right here in my grave. Seems like I've been stoned, deserted, and alone. My breath don't smell like roses, polished kindness is a miracle. The highway vision of the up and coming hour. Girl with a hot fish tattoo. Shirt that says I'm still here. I promise you I won't fear. I've been waiting for someone like you. There's a mansion just now. And our beds without a gate. Door of wood without a hand. I see your man. One of these my wife's favorite song was right there. Don't you think it's time moved on, said goodbye? I'm not the one you're looking for. You don't need to cry. I'll never be that made up, mixed up person. Not the one you're looking for. Trying so hard to find. Simple man with callous hands, beat up pickup truck. The daily grind and some TV time. The ticket, try my luck. You sashay to that doorway, take my breath away. But I won't play you once dance, darling. Go away. Don't you think it's time you moved on and said goodbye? Not the one you're looking for, trying so hard to find. Never gonna change my mind, never gonna break. Don't waste your time pretending this has what it takes. That picture there's the best we're ever gonna make. Darling, I think it's time you walked out on me. Don't you think it's time you moved on? See you goodbye. Not the one you're looking for. You don't need to cry. Don't you think it's time? Those nursery rhymes only satisfy up to a certain age. Lullabies in them sad goodbyes. It's time. Turn the page. All right. That ends our that pretty much ends our little session here. Time to say goodbye. All right, y'all, thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to end this broadcast and go back and review it and take some notes and maybe come back on again this afternoon. We'll see.